Start. How hell I thought you was. We
Lanarchy.
to the microphone.
Brass.
Live on the live.
Riddock. Riddock's on live while we doing this.
So we're on the
So,
live on the live.
so it's all
We're not live on
chaos.
We just live on that line.
It's all live.
We here at the
All the way
FLAVORPAK 30th Anniversary Kickoff Jam.
Let's see if I can get this to sit up.
It's
If I can get this to sit up.
it's been a good day so far.
Not too bad.
Good day so far. I've seen a lot of quote unquote old heads and some of the people who are I like to call them the originators of and the foundation pieces of the Kansas City's hip hop scene.
Oh, yeah.
And then they, paved the way for people like myself and Brass to come along and do some stuff on top of that and build and create pillars to house the next generation and the next generation. So it's awesome to be able to be here and celebrate 30 years
Most definitely.
of Kansas City history and hip hop, legal and illegal. Because Vibe Tribe was doing some stuff, just breaking into buildings. We got, according to Mr. Brass, we have two of the biggest offenders of Free the Tapes
Release
in the building
tapes.
today. What's that?
She's ducking me right now. I done seen her a couple of times.
Release the tapes. We had Tommy Lift and Danny Girl in the house. I'm just going to blast them all in the names.
Both of them.
The third most egregious individual is Jock Max. He will hoard some stuff that we all want to hear immediately, too. So, Blobski in the house.
So at some point today, I've already spoken with Danny Girl, but I'm going to get her on record with her official Free the Tapes rebuttal.
There is no rebuttal.
What's the rebuttal?
She tried to make some excuses earlier. I said no.
Um,
We have too many audio technicians in this junket for you
hilariously,
to be hardened.
the rebuttal could simply
Tapes.
just be no.
No, that's called evil. That's called being mean. You got to be community-minded out here. I deserve
man.
to hear that stuff from 30 years ago.
Oh, man, that's
Swear to God.
yeah, I'd love to hear some of that stuff. I'd love to hear some stuff from 10 years ago now,
5.
because it's all different. Shout
I
out
got
to
one more
Janessa,
person that's
Mr.
egregious
Taxi.
on that. But most of their records that they holding is their stuff, so I can't really blast them in their name. But as soon as Danny releases the tapes, we will be focusing our ire on a whole nother group of individuals that make a bunch of music and don't release it. And you probably know who I'm talking about if you're you right now. It's a few of y'all out there, by the way.
Bunch of them.
Stop making music and just hoarding it from us because you don't think it's good enough.
Yeah.
It feels
Who
good
are
to
you?
have a lot of music that other people ain't heard. That kind of feels good as an artist.
To the artist, you selfish son of a...
Hey.
Yeah, so I Brass ain't putting no names to it, but
I'm
if-
not
if
yet,
you-
not yet, but I'm
if
gonna
you got
come. I'm
music
gonna come
and-
for him.
and you're
I
not
was
putting
hoping
it
he
out.
would be here today, but unfortunately he has some prior engagements. He knows who I'm talking about now. I hope you see this.
She was really tall.
Hey, it's been some cakes out.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed to say that.
It's Kansas City.
Oh yeah, Kansas City is one of the cake capitals of the world.
Most definitely.
And I'm trying to give me one.
Hey, we should do an EP for the Lanarchy, call it Barbecue and Cakes.
Barbecue and cakes. Edit that out so nobody steals it. Right on time.
All good. Shoot,
Right on time.
we so it's just chilling. I know you didn't make it to any FLAVORPAK stuff because you were
A kid.
yeah, but
A little bit too young back in the day.
but with this being your first FLAVORPAK event, man, how you liking it?
I'm actually loving it. This is a beautiful thing. I'm talking all walks of life are out here right now. You got the young, you got the old, you got people that back in the day that was really messing with FLAVORPAK heavy, bringing their kids. Some of them look like they done brought their grandkids. This is a beautiful scene out here right now.
Yeah, and most beautiful is that we don't have to worry about the police
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Every FLAVORPAK event that I ever went to, with the exception of one,
So it would have been shut down by now?
Probably, and not because of violence or nothing, just the police.
Just because.
Yeah. But, as the fella said when they came through a couple weeks ago on the line, they had the police had probably had a legitimate reason to not like them, same way we had a legitimate reason to like, so it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Speaking of is what it is, there
wedding
goes
boy is
Rockwell.
back. The wedding boy.
Shoot, he's going to be doing a DJ set at some point this evening. I think about 4:30ish.
Yeah, say the Johns just went on. He played a bunch of Red Hot tracks. I was about to go in there and start busting a little something, but decided against that.
Hey,
Still a little high from yesterday.
Not yesterday, but Friday. Friday. No, Friday. Yesterday I was still high from Friday, and then
So you had to re-up.
a little bit. But I smoked one before I came down.
But yeah, man, the fight yesterday. I know this flavor pack.
Ooh.
Seeing a nigga get knocked out from a body shot, that's
It made me really want to work on my core some more.
boy.
Because I was like, man, when they show the replay, and you see him just kind of stick him real quick, I was like, ooh, that hurt. Because you could see like
Yeah.
the
was a
ripple.
real grimace.
You could see the ripple in his ribs and shit. And then he took the step back, and I said, yeah, that's it.
That's it.
And the ref started counting him, and I said, yeah, I don't think he's getting up, ref. And my boy was like, how come he got up so quick at 10 after the count? I'm like, no, you're not paying attention. The ref didn't even count. The ref basically just gave him some time, and then it was like 8, 9, 10. Okay, and he gave him way longer than 10 seconds, and he couldn't get up. And it wasn't that he wouldn't get up. He couldn't get up. He tried. At about 6, 7, you could see him kind of like, and he was just like, yeah, this ain't finna happen.
Now, would you rather get knocked out with a shot to the cone, to the dome, or like that? Because that was kind of embarrassing. I ain't gonna lie, even for a boxer, that was a little bit embarrassing.
Well, De La Hoya got knocked out like that against Bernard Hopkins. So it's nothing. It's no shame in taking that liver punch. That's an unprotected part of the body, and if you let somebody get to it, you're bad. You're bad for real, because they gonna hurt you a lot. But I think that I think I'd rather take the liver punch and get knocked and lose the fight than get knocked and lose the fight, because CTE.
True that. She broken ribs though. Yeah, there she is. She about to get grilled.
What's the name of your podcast?
The Monarchy. Oh, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Hey, come around to the other side. Because we're recording.
About to get interrogated, young lady.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's an OG. Double O, triple O.
The original, yeah.
Come on around. We about to.